Okay guys, we are playing a game called Crumble. So, this game looks like an indie game, and as I can see clearly, we have a character that resembles Gooey from Kirby's Dream Land 3. I don't know what I'm getting into. It looks like there's a spaceship and there's planets, a bit like Armillo. Seems to be a popular sort of thing to have these planet-like things, like these areas with planets. A bit like Super Mario Galaxy, you know, that sort of thing. I think that game kind of pioneered that idea. But yeah, this might be a little fun game. Let's see how it goes. The beginning. Press jump button. A. I guess that's the jump button. Here we are. It's just like... Oh, it's just like Armillo again. It's like same sort of thing. We're rolling around and we're jumping. Excellent. It's kind of like a 3D version of Kirby Canvas Curse, if you think about it. That's sort of what I'm getting from this, to be honest. Except you play as Gooey from Kirby's Dream Land 3. That's what this is. And you can swing and stuff, apparently. Yeah, like, already this game does look a little bit more interesting than Armillo, personally. Like, I like the aesthetic so far, where it's going. It's a little bit more interesting to me, personally. I like what I'm seeing so far. I've got the settings on Potato, by the way, and I actually am impressed with what I'm seeing visually, so, you know. It can't be that bad to have a Potato computer. I mean, you know, if you can run this on Potato settings and it looks like this, then it can only mean great things, because I actually like how this game looks. I don't know what I just did. I just fell into something, I guess, and... must have died or something. I'm guessing I did. What's this? Oh. Yeah, I clearly died. But yeah, I never claimed to be any good at platformers. But it seems like there's this miasma that I have to avoid. And yeah, I have to make sure I get these jumps right. Otherwise we're going to have a rough time. There we go, you have to really be quick with that one. But yes, the aesthetic of this game looks really nice. Got this nice jungle aesthetic going on with it. And yeah, I can see the appeal. You've got like all this really quick, bouncy gameplay here. And yeah, I clearly fucked up there, but you can like chain your jumps, which if you want to play really quickly, you can do that and like challenge yourself instead of like playing really slowly. But yeah, I think platformers really, I think platformers should like kind of add like an incentive to play really fast, like especially Sonic games. Like it's one thing that Sonic games need to do, like actually incentivize people to be fast instead of just like have a mascot that's apparently super fast. Just actually give us some incentive to like go fast with platforming, so that we get the feel and that we... Because for someone like me, it's like, I get it, I understand it. I understand it perfectly, you know, I understand the feel already. I don't need to actually have the game or like some form of systematic engagement tell me, because I already know, you know. Never skip leg day, I'm getting achievements. Never skip tongue day more like, because damn, this tongue's doing work. Really is. Right, can we grab the freaking... fuck this shit. Right, let's see if we can, oh, we can go on this, and we can spin like this for ages. It's great, isn't it? Let's see if we can actually go really fast. Oh. But yeah, you've got all this like thing that you can use your tongue to like swing on, and you can do stuff like this. You can go around it and stuff. Ah, shit. We missed it. Right, here we go. Oh. I mean, it is possible, but it takes work and I can't be bothered. So I'm just going to take the fails. Oh, for God's sake, man. Right, let's try and do this the slow and careful way. Yeah, if we do it that way, we should be able to do it. There we go. Oh, crap, not again. Bollocks that one, didn't I? This is why I'm not good at platformers, people. I never claimed to be good at platformers. I hope you realise it. But, yeah, we're finally going. Let's go. Let's build up some speed. Like, that's something that would be cool. Like, have platformers, like, kind of, like, score you based on how fast you go. Like have, like, a chain. Like, I'm actually thinking about design concepts just by playing this game. Like, have a chain that gauges how fast you go when you're jumping, the momentum and stuff. That would be interesting, and it would probably be a game mechanic that I think a lot of people would actually like in platformers, because it would feel rewarding and satisfying, and I think that's something that we should do. Oh god, I can't get up there. Come on. You won't get up there at all. Come on. Get up there. Just... Ah! Again. I want to go fast, but I suck at platforms, so it's difficult. Let's just be a little bit more careful here then. And just do it this way, because clearly I can't do it. I can't be like what people would do if they speedrun a game and get like the perfect timing, because I'm shit. I'm just... Oh, I forgot that I didn't even know there were camera controls. I've not even moved the camera until now, but yeah, now I'm moving the camera. Right, so we're going to jump across this gap here. We've got mountainsides move up on as well. I mean, this is a nice, fun, simple game, really. It really is. Like, it's just a fun, simple, straightforward game. I think it has the potential to be better. Like, I think that they definitely could, if they wanted to, improve on it. And I've given examples as to how they could improve on it. But it's like a good foundation to something that could be something better. I think that's the best way to describe this game. I think I can do more, but from what I'm seeing here, it's still a fine game, and they've definitely focused on the important bits of the game, and that's the feel, because this game actually feels good when you move, but it obviously, you have to be good at games to actually do it, and I'm shit at games, and yeah. I'm hanging on for dear life, people. I'm hanging on for fucking dear life. Ooh, I managed to get up there. And we're back here. Like, I think that's what it is. These game developers are definitely going for the feel, aren't they? But, yeah, you are timed. And there's a leaderboard. But I would sort of suggest, instead of going for that, I would suggest like having like a score based on the momentum. I think that might be a better idea personally, because that way it's visible at all times as the score. But that's just my idea that I got from this game. But whatever floats your boat, I suppose. If you want that sort of a thing, then you can go with that idea if you want. But yeah, RT plus A. What's that? It's that, isn't it? Right, yeah. So, as I say, like, I think this is a nice, simple little game. I mean, it's the fun of what the platformer's all about. It nails what platformers are supposed to be about, and it does it well. So, yeah, I mean, so far, I'm enjoying what I'm playing, even though I suck at platformers. And I think this is better than Armillo, if I'm going to be honest, because Armillo doesn't really have the platforming aspect that makes it good, whereas this does. This actually feels like a platformer that I'd want to play. This actually has the feel, which is important in any game. Like, feel to me is important, and when you have feel, you have that kinetic empowerment that makes you want to play more of the game. And yeah, it feels rewarding in that regard. Now, of course, you have to want that sort of thing, but if you want that sort of thing, it definitely delivers. So, you know, I can definitely recommend it to people who want that. I mean, look at this. It feels so seamless when you traverse through it. That's a sign of a good platformer, is that. And yeah, you can do the bouncing, and you've got all of that stuff. But yeah, you can just go wild, but then eventually reality hits you, and it's like, oh, you suck at the game, so yeah, we're going to make you do this tongue thing on this platform so you get back up. And then we're going to get back into it, as you can see here. The game doesn't punish you for falling much, it's more about getting there in the fastest time. So, yeah, it's not like you fall and lose a life, it's just like, get the best time. And feel good getting the best time, that's what it's all about. So, people like who want to just have the feel, they can get that. But if you want to challenge yourself, if you're into mastery, well, there you go, you can challenge yourself and like try and go for the best time. I'm just here to play the game and have the experience, that's all I'm bothered about. But yeah, as I say, the experience so far is good. I am liking this. Yeah, like you go really fast in here and it's like the platforming is interesting enough as well because of the tongue and the bouncing around. You know, this is kind of how a Sonic game should play, like, really. This is how 3D Sonic games should work. I mean, I know a lot of people would argue, well, but the thing is, it's like, I actually think that this game has some interesting design choices with the movement because it feels so fast and like just the way it feels is really good. It's got that emphasis on, it's got the same emphasis on speed as Sonic, but the way it feels is particularly good. You know, it's basically the game that Sonic should be. You know, none of this collecting rings bullshit and all of that. Just focus on the pure feel of it, and that's what this game does, and it unapologetically does it. You know what I mean? And it's a roly-poly game as well. It's just about rolling around as a ball and going around these nice-looking locations. So yeah, it's not really like Sonic at all in that regard. It's just more of its own thing, and that's something I can respect. But yeah, like, it's just a game where you can just like move around and not have to worry about getting a game over because you just instant respawn, and it's just a game that lets you feel good, and you know, and it does feel good to just roll around here with no major repercussions, and you know, it's easy for beginners to play, doesn't punish you, doesn't feel bullshit. Doesn't have any needless bullshit like Sonic does, like fucking rings and all that shit, and like having to worry about death too much because you just jump back right into the game. And yeah, I'm all for that, especially given the fact that I suck at platformers and I'm not into platformers, you know. So yeah, and I just think it feels good, like the bouncing and the momentum of it. Like it feels good when you're jumping after like you're going really fast, because you just get to see like the ball like floating like yeah, like as you can see here, and that's good when you can get that feeling of like jumping like that. And you can see it's like, yeah, I'm all for it. But at the same time, the game is very, very forgiving as well, and that's what makes it, you know, that's what makes it. Because, like I say, you can try all you want to be like fucking super hard and challenging, but at the end of the day, what matters is the feel. And that's what this game's all about, you know? It's a feel-good game at its core. It's like, okay, you fell off, well, we're not going to make you lose a life, you just start again, and just get back into it. And then you just keep going, and it's actually surprising how engaging that is when you just instantly just respawn. Like, it's just like, and you know, you're not punished too much and you're not punished at all. It's just like you just get back into it and suddenly like you instantly care more. And you know, this is what I want games to be like in that regard. I want games to be like that because suddenly I can actually play the game and not feel like I'm wasting my time, you know? And that's one thing I will praise this game on. So, yeah, and I'm getting achievements, loads of achievements for doing it, and yeah, it's, as I say, it's a simple game, probably made by a small indie team, so they can't do much, but at least with what they've done, it's been good from what I've played of this. And yeah, I can definitely say that this is a fun game so far. I just suck at it, as you can see here. But the game doesn't mock me for sucking at it. The game doesn't say easy mode is now selectable or any bullshit like that. It just respawns me. There's no lives to worry about. No limited continues. I just get right back into the game. Like, why can't games be like that? But yeah, we've done World 1. You know? I might have a shitty position on the leaderboards, but you know, it doesn't really matter. Like, oh shit! I think the game just crashed. I think the game just fucking crashed. God damn it! I was enjoying that, and the game won't let me have it. The game won't let me have it. Well, shit happens, guys. I beat stage 1, and, well, the game just crashed. What a shame.